Alright, how we doing? We doing some Super Mario Brothers today. I think we're gonna go with the original. Although this is like the Super Nintendo kind of remake-y one, so it's got little updated visuals. It's pretty cool looking though, actually. Alright, let's fucking do it, Shaggy. Steal Mork's phrase there for a second. But yeah, welcome in. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe and all that lame shit you hear every time. Because sadly, it does actually help us, so... Anywho, let's get this started. Alright, we're gonna use the control stick. Let's see how that plays out for us. Alright, we can do the game's good and loud. Alright. It's somehow floaty and stiff. This'll be a fun one. But yeah, if you're just joining us, I'm not very good at playing games, despite having done it for many years. You can tell by the way I just got a Fire Flower and immediately lost it by baseball sliding into a motherfucker. We gotta be careful though. The only advantage is at least I'm not shit-faced this time, so this will be a lot easier than last time. I mean, advantage or disadvantage, though, who's really to say? I'm not loose like I would have been. You gotta stay loose with Mario. Oh, it's only gonna go downhill from here. Oh, we get to hear the cool fucking cave soundtrack, though. Yeah, no fear. Your best Mario is when you play like a shark, only moving forward, never in reverse. Fuck. I look away to read chat for half a second. Hey Sherilyn, how you doing? Alright, let's try and, hopefully... There we go. Come on. Give Mario the mushroom. Alright. We're not going to use any of those fancy skips, mostly because I'll immediately lose if I go to harder levels, so we're going to ease our way into the more difficult ones. So yeah, we're going to play this game kind of the normal way for a little bit, without skipping a bunch of areas. I can't think of the last time I played through, like, World 2 of this game. Everyone always does the skips. Let's see what Miyamoto was cooking. I should swap my jump button. I'm using a GameCube controller for this. And it's, not ideal. I'll say that. Nope, nope. We're not skipping. We're gonna do this legit. Look at that. 2 levels down. This is already going much better than Super Mario World 3. Or Mario Brothers 3. No fireworks? Okay. Kind of set my expectations a little high there. Okay, can't jump through that. Good to know. And you can't jump into their face. Also good to know. Alright, let's approach with caution. Okay. Alright, this isn't so tough. Immediately gets fucking pegged by a turtle. Alright, so right off the bat, I'm noticing the controls, you can't move around as much in the air as you can in Super Mario World. It's a little bit more... What the fuck? Alright, hold on. Check my sticks here. Alright, left, right. Make sure those aren't off or something. Feels a little better, mostly the same though. Okay, I've got a little bit more control. Alright. Oh, okay, yeah. Maybe the stick was a little fucked up. Alright, that one's all me. No denying that one. I bounced off that thing like a fucking sliding glass door. That's not how momentum works. Alright, I'm getting ahead of myself and trying to go too fast. Oh, right. That's right. You start at 1-1. I forgot how this works. That's fine. First two levels are easy. We got this. That was just a warm-up. We're just knocking the dust off our shoes. Now we've got... Alright. Suddenly the game got a lot more fair. Our supernatural plumber god has no equal in this realm. Alright. Let's try this again. Let's get through the second level. Not whiff it 5 times in a row. And see what we got. I'm gonna get you. Man, Fire Flower really evens the odds. Yeah, I hope everyone's having a good time. Hope you're having a good Thursday. 1 day left of the work week, unless you work Saturday, in which case, that sucks. But I don't, so... you know, works out for me. Actually, shit, yeah, I do gotta do something on Saturday. Nope, no, don't want to skip. I want to just go with the legit levels. Gotta make sure I get up, well, whiff that one too. Gotta make sure I get up nice and early tomorrow. The Florida sun will absolutely kick your ass by 12 o'clock if you have to be outside. So we're going to try to avoid that. Just battling constant sunburns and sweat. On the plus side, though, once you're used to like working outside, you're kind of just cruising the rest of the time. You can stand outside all day and not so... Fucking bitch! Like, it's so quick to adjust when you're walking to the left before you fall, but you can't get the momentum going back the right way. Alright. We're gonna take our time. Remember, this game's floaty and slidey as fuck. It's not like Super Mario World. Imagine everything has a coat of butter on it. Yeah, this game is Super Mario World if everything, like, just had a coat of fucking Astroglide on it. Including the air, somehow. Alright, we finally got through it. The third level. God, this is gonna be a slog. Yeah, I played Super Mario World. This one didn't get much playtime from me. You may have already figured that out by my piss poor performance. Alright, I know what we have to do. And watch, the second I do it over, I'm gonna overcorrect and do it too much. Nope, oh, we made it. Ah, I don't fear the flame. I am the flame. I am Mario. Firebender. Nope! Mario. Butter shoes. Yep. Okay, apparently you just bounce right off the ceiling directly down. There's no kind of angle effect. Hey Whip, how you doing? Yeah, it's Mario. It's not someone excelling at Mario, but it's Mario. I'm not gonna get this if this thing fucking rolls. God, it controls so... Ugh. It's so slippery. Alright. Going for that mushroom is gonna get us fucked. We're better off just ignoring it. Oh my god. Like, once you get moving, it's so tight, but... Ugh. Those little fine movements... I gotta fuck with the dead zone on the stick. Fuck it. You know, I'm just not even gonna stop. Let's just go without it. We'll be fine. I'm losing more lives trying to get the stupid fucking thing than if I just ran at Bowser in the first place. Oh, okay. He switches it up. Let's go, dickhead. Yeah, not so good this time. You got some bugs in the system, huh? That did not go well. Alright, the translate button has failed to work, so I'm gonna assume you're telling me I'm terrible at the game. As that's probably an accurate description. But we finally beat World 1, so that's a positive. And at least they sound satisfying when you crunch them. Oh, I'm gonna slide into him. Nope. Oh, that's right, you can't grab the shells in this one. You can only, kick them. What? Okay, he wasn't running, alright. Okay, the running takes a little bit longer to kick in. That's what's throwing me off. I forgot you couldn't grab him, and I tried to grab it. And all that happened was he kicked it. Alright. The problem arises when I start slowing down, so we're just gonna stop doing that. If you never slow down, you can't get defeated, right? Or you can. Alright, that's fine. Try a new strat. Go even faster. Or use the pipes for once. Alright. Not your best bonus, but I'll take it. Fuck you. I'm not gonna be able to make this jump, am I? Fuck this, come on. Eat shit, Goomba. Alright, don't want to end up in the middle there, or you're kind of fucked. I just got— you have no right momentum once you're in the— yeah, okay. Wonder what the actual, like, if you explain it, what the control difference is between this and Mario World. Like, it's definitely less, like, movement in the air. Oof. That was too close for only the second world. Oh, a water level. I can imagine this is gonna go well. Okay, he actually moves like fucking lightning in the water. Alright, I actually like the water levels in this better than Mario World. Oh yeah, the original Nintendo one. I mean, I'm using a GameCube one, which is not much better in terms of being a small controller. But I'm not like a giant either, so it's not super small. What the— what is happening to my momentum here all of a sudden? Alright. Now I'm all of a sudden not the Flash. Okay, so swimming builds up momentum the same way running does, kind of. Go, go, go! Just fucking airball of a jump. Alright, now we fight fish in the sky. Because why not? Gun it and run it, Mario. Gun it and run it. Don't stop. Okay, you might have to stop a little bit. Alright. Damn. That actually went well. That was probably my best performance yet. Ah, fuck. Gotta fight him again. Immediate slide into the lava. Alright, we got some extra butter on these platforms. Bowser's been cooking. Oh, fuck you. Jesus Christ. You really gotta commit to one direction or the other. You can't try to, like, make fine adjustments in the air on this one. I'm trying to, like, Mega Man and fucking Donkey Kong it. It is not that precise. Yeah, you really can't turn him around once you do that. Alright, but I now know, so we'll run. Come on, that was barely on fucking frame. Oh my god, again. I knew what to do and I still fucked it up. And now I have to go back to... Fuck you. God damn it. Alright. Here we go. Ah! Every time it just becomes playing Mario until I rage quit. Fuck. I know what Keith was going through now. I understand. Yeah. I can't even explain what just happened there. It was so stupid. I can't even justify it to myself. I thought the shell was coming, so I tried to run away the other direction, and then I jumped, but I couldn't change my direction in the air again, so he just kept going forward until he fucking died. You really can't, like, turn and cancel. You can kind of, like, stop your momentum, but you can't go the other way once you start a jump. And I think that's what's throwing me off from Super Mario World. In fact, you know, I didn't make any hard and fast rules saying I was only playing this one, so let's maybe play a Mario game that makes me want to kill myself a little less. I had never played Mario Galaxy. I only played a little bit of Sunshine, too. And I never beat 64 either. I've really only beat Super Mario World. That's really the only... Thinking back now, yeah, that really is the only one I've actually done. Let's make this a little more tolerable of a game. And for some reason, this one also has a world in it too, which is fine. So that means I don't have to switch ROMs, so... Yeah, Galaxy always seemed really cool. I never got a chance to play it, though. Luigi's Mansion seemed fun, too. But that was one, again, I probably started and played like an hour and a half and then just never touched again. Which you may notice is kind of a pattern with me. Fuck, I still gotta go back to Ogre Battle 64. That game still hasn't been beaten yet. Not to mention all the countless Zeldas I've started. Alright, see, look at this. See how you can change? That's what Mario needed. Yeah, this is perfection. Oh, this feels so much better. This is platforming. This just feels so much better. I have total faith in these controls. Okay, it wasn't the GameCube controller, it was just the game. Yeah, this one controls way better. Mario just literally moving mountains. Eh, 2 lives ain't bad. Alright, that's one of the only two color blocks you actually need to get. That and the green one. The other ones are helpful, but the game's pretty doable with just those two. I mean, ideally you get all of them and you're having a way better time, but you know, that's not always doable, so you take what you can get sometimes in the world of Mario. That was stupid as hell. Let's see if the game will let me correct that mistake. It will not, okay. That's right, we get a Yoshi though, so... Yes, Yoshi, I definitely will not be sacrificing you to make difficult jumps. I would never do such a thing. Oh yeah, this is so much easier. Bye, Yoshi. I'll see you later, bud. You were a good friend. It's amazing why you still just remember which ones you can go under. Ah, fuck it. If you have Yoshi, you can just jump off those. But I always forget you can do that. Later, asshole. Alright. This is the water-ish... Or no, this is the... high-rise. We got this, okay. The water one's the next one. This is where those yellow blocks sure come in handy. Hello, Yoshi. Sorry about that mix-up last time, bud. Don't know what happened there. The system's in your hands. I can't imagine the patience and mental focus it takes to do any kind of coding stuff. I have a few friends who were in the web development business for years. That was their day job. Working at home years before everyone else. Turns out I prefer easily solvable problems. Who knew? Oh, I'm sure, yeah. It's gonna be a factor in so many things. For a long time coming. It's funny too, like when you're actually watching the market versus like what you see in the news. Or like just, you know, YouTube fucking clickbait videos. Oh, the end doesn't look good. This doesn't look good for Zuckerberg. It's all over. Meanwhile, Metastock fucking highest it's been in a fucking month. It's like, yeah, no, I'm sure Zuck's really struggling. Shrugged off a fucking gajillion dollars in Metaverse like it was nothing. Oh yeah, I'm sure he's really struggling. Nah, you're good, Brandon. Don't know what I got going on tomorrow. Have a little better idea in the afternoon, depending on how late I get home. But yeah, I don't plan on doing an afternoon stream tomorrow, so I might have time then. I don't know if I want to do an... I might not even... We'll see. I'm always more enthusiastic about getting on here in the afternoon. And then, like, I'll plan it out and be like, alright. And then, like, 8:30, 9 o'clock will roll around and be like, I'm kind of fucking tired. I don't really want to do this. But then when I get home in the afternoons, I always want to just, you know, take a shower, eat food, fucking dogs have to get brought out, all that kind of stuff. It's like a stray cat, you know? You can hang out with them outside, but you don't want to bring them home. There's a good chance they're gonna pee on your shit. Later, asshole. If you really want to get your dose of drunk obnoxiousness, just find any fucking police body cam video, and it's... Oh boy, you will get your fill of loud drunk women. Ooh, they are very prevalent. Drunk guys squaring up with the cops are always great, too. Oh, sorry, Yoshi. Fuck you! Why does he turn around? He's supposed to just go off screen. What the fuck was that? Oh, and now his ass is not gonna fucking reappear? Fuck you, you're gonna reappear. You were in, like Texas, right? Well, there's always a chance, my friend. That's what makes this country great. I gotta see what I gotta make some plans for Saturday too that I'm doing something with. Oh, see, I've noticed I had to have that, like, country-ass living. Nah, I like society. This area is actually kind of great. I can walk to, if I wanted to, I could walk to anything. There's like a actual grocery store, like right next. It's walking distance. Pretty awesome. Bunch of other little things. Like the actual gas station, both suck. Like the Circle K is just never great, and the 7-Eleven. Usually a 7-Eleven's great, but this is a hood 7-Eleven, so you know, first you have to shoulder check your way through the fucking front door, because that's where everyone apparently stands. And then, you can get a bunch of taquitos that have been sitting there for 9 hours because no one's there to eat lunch. You know, they've been just there all day. And then, God forbid, you want a fucking drink. Oh, let me get the, the clerk behind the register to come unlock the fucking beer aisle, you know, on a Tuesday afternoon, because even then they're still stealing the fucking beer. So yeah, needless to say, I wasn't gonna be making a repeat visit of that 7-Eleven. Honestly, I've stopped drinking, like, a lot, mostly because the walk is just a pain in the ass. I did it, like, once, and then by the time I got back, I was sweating my ass off, and I was, like, not even drunk anymore. It was just unpleasant. It was hot. I wanted just water. I was like, this sucks. And I just Now that I can't just quickly walk to the store and get a drink, I'm like, fuck that. Like, and then my headlights are out, or like I think it's just a fuse. I doubt both bulbs went at the same exact time, so it's probably just a fuse. I had to check it out, but I don't even bother because I just don't drive at night anyway. Yeah, I'm only out during the day in that vehicle, so it doesn't really matter. But so that also keeps you from just driving at night and going to the store to get drinks. So stopping drinking has been pretty easy, but mostly because I'm lazy. But hey, whatever works, right? Yeah, I think I lucked out in this place. Really, like, no neighbor noise at all. I'm probably the loudest one in the group. I actually should be merciful and get some sound deadening for these people, at least on this wall, but... oh well. They should just consider themselves lucky. I haven't attempted a fucking... the long time coming fucking music project that I randomly get super boner excited about in the shower, and then I immediately stop thinking about after I get out of the shower. Yeah, they're gonna love fucking screams recorded 2 walls away. That's gonna be great for the whole neighborhood. Yeah, I'd safe to say I think you'll have no problem finding places to shoot guns in Texas. I think it's kind of their thing out there. Do you also enjoy roundhouse kicks? You're gonna love this place. Airports don't really bother me. I'm not, like, right under one, but there's one within, like, I think 10 miles north of here. It's not... oh, probably even less than that, honestly. It's kind of right there, but... I guess when you're right under it, it gets kind of loud, but you kind of don't even hear it after a while. It's like trains. I actually never really minded the sound of, like, trains driving by. I'm sure it's rough the first couple weeks. That sounds like a them problem. Isn't it great how prevalent fucking Uber and stuff is now, and like just getting things delivered? Like the amount of guilt trips of like, hey, I need a ride. Like it's almost like, you're almost over that. It's like, there's a million ways to do that. You don't really need a ride from me, do you? There's a whole thing of people that'll give you rides. Yeah. Yeah, you got a fucking flight to hit at 4 in the morning. You're gonna want a 5-star man, alright? I guarantee if I have to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, you're not gonna be getting no 5-star driving. Now Jerry and his Focus. He'll drive you 5 stars at 3 in the morning. This is what Jerry does. Jerry likes the night. I'm basically just slowly describing the plot of Taxi Driver. Jerry feels so alone. He can't connect with the regular people during the day shift. That movie's fucking nuts if you don't know what you're watching going in. Time to fly. Up in the clouds. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's a diabetic Italian man with a taste for shrooms. What's going on? Welcome in. We won. Hell yeah. Alright, next one. Pay for this. Come on now. Be realistic here. The first game I ever played, actually. Uh-oh. I went too low. I should have stayed up. Is it Ghost House? Where are we going next? Oh, castle time. Time to make Morton eat some shit. Oh yeah, while we're playing that, well, the Super Nintendo version of that I was playing about 20 minutes ago. But it was, kind of kicking my ass, so we ended up going to this one. Much less floaty, a little bit better air control. Alright, come on, Mario. Make the leap! What? Don't get crushed. Hey, Brandon, what's going on? I meant to ask you, too, were you still coming up this direction, or was that later in the month, or did that already happen? I don't remember. I remember you mentioned July. Oh, fuck. No! No! I've not played the Genesis Simpsons game, but I've played two of the ones on Super Nintendo. Bart's Nightmare and Virtual Bart! Ooh, that was fucking close. Holy shit. Ooh. I've failed miserably at Mortal Kombat games. Fighting games was never my thing. I was never very good at those. I played DOA 2 a little bit, and I was okay at that, but that was really it. And Super Smash Brothers Melee, that was my other only real fighting game. But it was a good time. Alright, Street Fighter Turbo Hyper Fighting, or whatever amount of fast adjectives they threw at the end of that one to let you know it was the best version. Where you could add stars so you'd move faster. It was a fun time. I always preferred like beat 'em up games over actual fighting games, like Streets of Rage and Maximum Carnage. Okay, heading up the 13th. Okay. Oh, nice. Yeah, DOA just becomes like a counterfest. Who can just, block it, counter the attacks. It's basically like the way wrestling games became later. Just who can keep countering till eventually one person misses. no, Mario takes joy in ending the Koopa bloodline. Why do you think Bowser has 8 kids? He knows what Mario's about. He knows he's coming for him. Mario's an old school Italian. Alright, he stole his girl. He's Johnny Sacks in The Sopranos, alright? He's not taking this lightly. Not sure how that one worked out. Yeah, I forget if I have you, like, on Discord or anything, Brandon, but I'll have to add you somewhere on there. I've realized recently I need, like, some kind of intermediary communication between this and just handing out my phone number over the internet. Should probably do some kind of middle ground there. Should get the Discord up and running again, or at least start that at some point. Let's see, Luigi's cousin Tony Blundetto. You know, Mario's eventually gonna have to take him out because he's better than him. Everyone knows Luigi's the fucking man. Yeah, do phone numbers usually include your, your SS number? Why do you insist on calling it that? My SS number? It's social security. I call it the SS number. Stop it. I know what you're doing. No. Look at the flowers, Luigi. Just look at the flowers. God, what a fucking trudge to get through, huh? And you guys sat through The Walking Dead. I say sat through because at first, the first couple seasons, you're into it. But at some point, and it differs for everyone, it just kinda becomes an angsty hate watch. And you get through it, you know. There's a certain episode later in the seasons where you'll realize, like, hey, wait a minute. I didn't realize that all the characters I gave a shit about slowly disappeared. And then you'll start watching the spin-offs, and you'll watch Fear the Walking Dead, and you'll be like, oh wow, this is actually really good. For the first 3 seasons. And then you get to season 4, and you're like, what the fuck happened? This show used to be great, and now it sucks. And then you stop watching Fear the Walking Dead, and you kinda give up on that whole universe. But at least Invincible's cool. So yeah, that's my Kirkman rant, I guess. Fuck you. Yeah, all my posts I need to start making my posts on YouTube like a day earlier. I've noticed on my alt accounts, like if I make a post on YouTube, it won't even show up for any of them until like the next day. So anytime I like make a post like, "Hey, doing this tonight," it just doesn't get seen until like the next day. So I gotta start like making them a day or two ahead of time. Yeah. What if the real Walking Dead was us all along? What about that, Coral? Coral? It's more Coral, not Carl. Coral. Fuck you, green blobs, I can fly. Fuck. That was going really cool for a minute there, and then, didn't really stick the landing. That's the sound of Mario's weapons of mass destruction falling from the sky. Yeah, I love all of these super creative enemies. Giant green sphere. Yeah, Miyamoto wanted a long lunch that day. Yeah, Boo's cool. He's just a little shy. Alright, let's go, you green shits. Oh no. Short hop? Up top? I need this, I think. P for me. And I went under it. No points. In fact, I think I lose points. Actually spent a little bit of time today, just actually popped on a few of the records I have and actually listened to them. When I first moved in here, I got like... I've been waiting a long time to actually get like a decent like turntable and speaker setup, and I finally did when I moved in here, and I've only like really sat down and like listened to stuff a couple times, so spent only about 20 minutes today, but I did, you know, spend a little bit of time finally using that. I always go through like cycles where I'll start buying like records and I'll end up buying like a bunch at once. I have to stop myself from buying any more. I've got like 3 more coming in. But they get me, the algorithm's got me now. I'm getting the ads. It's like, ooh, special edition. Oh, that is a really cool swirl pattern. Yes, I want this. And it's priced just high enough where it's like, you're like, yeah, that's not too bad. You know, I can swing it. But then you do that 3 times in a week, and... Eesh. And I tell myself, oh, they retain some value. They fucking... kind of. Not really. I mean, pennies on the dollar. Not like I'm storing them fucking... I like it's something. No, what's really gonna happen is I'm gonna die, and then... the good ones are gonna get picked through, and the rest are gonna end up on a good fucking Goodwill shelf somewhere. That's what happens to records. And then someone finds all the good ones, and you're left with 32 Christmas and orchestra things. Although my friends, one of my birthdays, they found a sick stash of like old 80s fucking hair metal like records. This is right after I first got my first record player, and I realized like I didn't know you could still buy music in records until like the year like 2012. I was clicking on an album, and it had the other formats option on Amazon. I was like, other formats? And then I saw like vinyl record, and I was like, what the fuck? I was like, okay, shit. And so I picked it up, it got delivered, used the record player, I was like, alright, this is fucking awesome, and never looked back after that, and I've definitely played this on stream before, yeah. You may have asked me about 2025, but I don't recall. But also, if I was playing this before, there was a good chance I was a few drinks in, so I might not remember either way. No, it doesn't sound familiar. Oh, great. Chicago Simulator. Shit. I ducked right into death. Yeah, even the sequel, Super Mario World 2, I don't really like. That's the, like, the Baby Yoshi bullshit one, right? Yeah, I played that once. Was not a fan. Actually, no, wait. Is that the one I'm thinking of? Cool. How? How did I end up staying alive there? Oh, but I did join the TimeSplitters Rewind Discord, and there is, like, actual groups for, like, finding matches and stuff, so... we might actually be getting some nice online TimeSplitters matches going soon on here. If they're not all weird about it. I think I was streaming like Phantasy Star Online or something, and I was just playing in it. And it's like, it's not even voice chat, it's only text chat in the game. I remember someone was like, oh yeah, you know, you should let people know, like, oh, you're streaming in a game. It's like, I mean, I guess, like, does it really, like, you know, were they gonna drop, like, an N-bomb otherwise? Like, assume everything you're doing in an online public game is, like, being broadcasted or recorded. Like, come on. Like Fighting Force 2, where they just got rid of all the, like, beat-em-up parts of the game, made it suck. Alright, I'm getting railroaded here. Can you please appear below me like you're supposed to, here and there every once in a while? Come on, there you go. Oh yeah, I'm sure. I've got a friend who was into that, Robert. He was in a couple of the videos. He was the guy I did the, he was in the Death Road to Canada ones. And the, Stop, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, you fucking dick. Fuck you. Death Road to Canada. And, what's that Mickey Rourke game? The Mickey Rourke game where he's just swearing all the time. It's like Rogue Agent or something? I don't know. But yeah, that ridiculous game. I'll have to have him get back here one of these times. It's been busy, though. No, I haven't seen any of the, Nintendo movies lately. I'll probably sit down and fuck you! I'll probably sit down and watch them one of these days. All the way back here. Fuck. Yeah, eat that, wizard prick. Get up! I never pull that off. Fuckly, finally. That's why. That's where the thing is. That's why I always have to restart this one. It all makes sense now. Zeus, your son has returned. Wait, which one? Zeus has a lot of... Zeus was fucking. Mount Olympus was basically like the grotto in the Playboy Mansion. He'd step off only to get his dick wet. To be fair though, all the gods were fucking pretty hard back then. They didn't really have a hands-off policy yet. What? That hole was definitely big enough. He should have fucking slid in there. What the fuck? I had plenty of room. No, I've never played any of the Clay Fighter games. I read it was just a ridiculously overpriced, terrible N64 game that's only rare because it was an exclusive, so I just kind of instinctively... I just hate the idea of a game that's just super valuable because it isn't very good, it just sucks, but it's rare, so it's coveted. Like, at least the other super coveted ones, you know, like Zelda or... you know, the Mario games, you know, they're rare and they're good. It's worth the price. Probably as a goose or butterfly. That's right, yeah. That was his ploy. Oh, if I disguise myself as some kind of creature, then I can bang him. Whatever it takes to trick these silly mortals. I think we're gonna do it this time. And I'm pretty sure I get a feather. Fuck you! Skeleton prick. Oh, I gotta watch out for the boner boys. I don't know, some fucking possessed goose just showed up and told me he was a god, and I just had to... What if he was, Jeremy? What if he was? Just, oh dear God. Yeah. Now, what was his first word? I think it was kill me. Huh. Better make another one. Put him in the cage. Have him guard the, I don't know, whatever the fuck the Minotaur guards. My mythology jokes aren't up to par. We need Keith for this. He's got the lore. Alright, but on that note, however, I am going to wrap this one up for this evening. We should be seeing some Sea of Thieves soon. I got 2 different people who are wanting to play that with me, so we'll be getting some of that at some point. I actually have a 3rd friend that plays that too, but I don't know. He's a father now, and he's very busy, so who knows. But yeah, we'll be seeing some of that tomorrow. I still have a Fallout 4 video left to edit from 4th of July. And I'm gonna go ahead and give you a little spoiler alert. We tried to make a little Down syndrome character, and it didn't work out, so we basically modeled him after Shane Gillis after that, and it still didn't work out. But you'll see. Meanwhile, the whole time, Keith's girlfriend is just disapprovingly just not being thrilled about what we're doing. It's a whole thing. It'll be fun. That's gonna be a fun edit to make. But yeah, that'll be probably about a week or so. Alright, but yeah, thanks for hanging out. And I will catch you guys later.